it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a video of me organizing my makeup holder, the Ikea 5-drawer. I was watching on I was on Pinterest, which led me to YouTube, but the best way to organize my makeup within the Ikea for the most bang for my buck. So I came up with something. They're containers from Walmart. I will show them to you guys in the video, but they're like $1 basically, and I really love what I came up with. I actually ended up filming it, walking away thinking I was done, and then I just had more thoughts of how I wanted to rearrange it. So this was filmed over 2 different days, but I'm really happy with what I came up with. And I had said in a weekly makeup basket, do you guys want to watch me kind of play and organize my makeup? And you all said yes. So I did record it. Some of it might have to be a little bit of a voiceover. I haven't compiled all of the videos yet, but I kind of mumble sometimes when I'm like thinking and doing, like the whole multitasking thing is not easy for me. So I might have to voice over some of that if you can't hear what I'm saying. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and if you want to see what my makeup ends up looking like, the whole journey, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, let's start the video by going through the before, then we'll see the during, and then we'll see the after. So this is the top of the Ikea. I just have like that little paper glitter mat with an Ikea lamp on top. And then we're going to go into the first drawer. This is all blush. Let me shift you over. Blush, face powder, primer, anything face related, highlight, bronzer, all of that lives in this drawer. So I'm going to split this up definitely because I don't like how packed it looks. So that's the first drawer. And then we go down to the second drawer, and this is where I have all of my eyeshadow products. And I plan on splitting these 2 drawers up into 3 drawers so that everything is more spread out and more organized. So then you go down to the third drawer, and it is just basically backstock and makeup brushes and backup makeup and e-palettes and all that. This most likely will stay the same, but just shift down a drawer. And then right below that, for the 4th drawer, we have nail polishes. This will probably just shift down to the bottom drawer and just keep it the same. And then this right here are products that I finished that are part of Project Pans, so that I can keep them close by. And then this very last drawer, the 5th drawer, this has all my filming stuff. I'm going to move this over into my desk so that I can free up this last drawer so that this whole Ikea 5-drawer can be all makeup. But that is everything. So I think the first thing we need to do is basically shift the drawers down and empty them. The goal is for this top drawer to be foundation, primer, liquid illuminator, and possibly bronzer. I'm not quite sure. The second drawer, the goal is to make it blush and highlight. And then the third drawer will be eyeshadow. Then this will be the overflow, and then this will be the nail polish. So I think we should shift the drawers first, and then we can go into actually organizing. I'm going to use Clorox disinfecting wipes. This is the fresh scent kind to wipe everything down. This container that the nail polishes are in are just a beauty acrylic from Costco a couple years back. As you know of Costco, they don't keep things in stock for very long. Okay, what I found on my Pinterest and YouTube search is that for $2 you can buy these two things. The first is Mainstays mini storage tray. This is 2, and this is the rectangle one. Here are 3 mini storage trays. So if you want the measurements for the long one, it's 2 storage trays and it is 10.5 inches wide, 6.5 inches deep, and 2.4 inches high. And then for these little ones, it is 3 storage trays, 6.4 inches wide, 5 inches deep, and 3.4 inches in height. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is move everything out of this drawer, and then I'm going to show you how these fit inside. So, these fit perfectly. This is crazy. So these are 97 cents for these two, and I am going to just go ahead and disinfect them with a wipe. Alright, so they slide in like that. Then you take the 3. I'm going to take the container off, and I'm also going to wipe these out. And then they slide perfectly back. And oh my gosh, $2, and it fits these perfectly. I'm like so freaking impressed. So let's go through, and I want to do foundation first. So I wonder if I can just go ahead and lay all my foundations out. So if you guys watch my weekly makeup basket, you know exactly what I have. But this is the most foundations I've ever owned at once, and I do have 2 more that are in my weekly makeup basket, so I'll have that one linked down below. So those fit perfect just like that, and then the ones from the weekly makeup basket will go here. In this container, I want to do, I only have, this is the only concealer that I have, Becca under eye brightener. I'm using my other ones. And then I have 2 liquid illuminators, so I'm going to throw those there. And as far as primers, I don't have a backstock of primers. I own 2 and they're in my weekly makeup basket. And then for setting powders, I only have 1, which is the Cover FX, so I'm going to put it in that container. And I do want to put bronzers in here, I think. So I'm actually going to move this Cover FX one to the back, since this is essentially a backup. As soon as I'm done with the one I'm using, I'll go ahead and grab that. So in this container, I want to put my bronzers. So I have just a few. Alright, those are all the bronzers that I own. Let's see. Let's also do my, alright, let's do my face palette. So I'm just going to actually slide these over here, because these are products I don't use very often, and I want to be able to use my face palettes or see my face palettes. Oh my gosh, I think that's everything I have to put in this drawer. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. Look how like empty it is, but so organized compared to what it just was. Let's see if I can sit these up so I can see them. Oh, it's still closed? Excellent. Alright, so first drawer is done. For this drawer, let's go down to the next one. Here are my eyeshadow palettes. So we're going to take these out so that we can make this the blush drawer. For this, I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in and only use this organizer. This will be the only one I use, but I do want to reorganize these. What I'm thinking is highlighters and then bronzers highlighters and blushes just kind of like sprinkled out. I don't know. I'm like really bad at thinking and doing and talking all at once, but let's go ahead and put the drugstore highlighters right here. There's those two, and that's drugstore. This is drugstore. And then my high-end ones will go in the middle. These are also drugstore. We're going to put those in there. High-end. And let's see, where's my Soap and Glory one? Because that is also, this one is drugstore. And high-end. This NBA Cosmetics, this is kind of in the middle, so I will just put it here. And I haven't used it yet, so, and then this Sin highlighter, also high-end. And then let's spread out these blushes. Or, let's see, I also picked up, so those two were 97 cents each, 98 cents each, but I did pick up this large one. This was about almost $6, $5.80 something, and this has 7 pieces, but they're all like a variety. So let's take this cardboard off, and this is what they look like. I'm wondering if one of these could fit here. And then we could throw in maybe some of these square ones. Let me play with not actually using this plastic because I really like how this one looks. So let's take this out. Let's go down. So this is the first one. This is the second one. So let's go down here. And the reason I bought that variety pack was for the big one, and I didn't even wipe those other ones out. Yeah. So what I was thinking with this is I would do, let's see. Thinking I would do that to add some separation and then just kind of shift these palettes back in. then I walked away and I had like way more thoughts about what I wanted to do. So I wanted to show you like the final thing that I'm super happy with. So I have 2 of these containers right here in for foundation and then face palettes. So these 2, you get a 3-pack of these for 98 cents. So that's what that is. And I actually had some in my kitchen that I've had for a while, and I ended up dumping them out, what was in them in my kitchen drawers, and pulling them for this. So I'm really excited that it all worked out. And then I have 2 of this size. And again, this is a 3-pack for 98 cents. And then I have the little one, and this is just skincare products that came as samples that I definitely want to use and enjoy. So here are bronzers. Here are just like concealers or just backup liquid products. Like this is the 2 illuminators concealer, and then that skincare. So I'm really happy with what this looks like. Let me take you down to the next drawer because it's so exciting. Alright, this is my favorite drawer. This is the blush and highlight only. I'm so excited. And I misspoke. The big containers are 2 for 98 cents, but I found one in my kitchen. So that's where this came from. But these 2 narrow ones came in that 7-piece. That was roughly $6. And so this just has my blushes, high-end, and drugstore. They're all mixed together. And then if you pull it out for this big one, this one has my blush palettes in it. And I like that I can see the blush palettes. But they have space because with the Ikea ones, this is only as far as the drawers pull out. So you lose a lot of like storage space back there because you can't see it. But at least this way, I know what's back there, and it's easy to grab, and I'm not going to forget about it. Here are my... this is drugstore highlights, and this is high-end highlights. And so these are just those 2 little containers. So I did buy a 3-pack of these, and then I ended up pulling one for my kitchen. And then this little guy came from that 7-piece. And I just kind of mixed it, put it in here because I didn't know what else to do with that little container, and I didn't want to waste it. And then this one back here is empty. But, you know, room to grow, or I don't know what will end up happening with it. But I really wanted it there to make it look complete. It was driving me crazy just having that little space right there. But, I'm so excited. This makes me so happy every time I open the drawer. Woo! Now let me take you down to the next drawer for my eyeshadows. Oh my gosh. So... eyeshadows are the hardest thing to store because everything is such a different size. And with losing the space in the Ikea drawer, it was just like kind of really challenging to figure out what to do. So what I did is I took the very big container that was part of that 7-piece, and I put in 2 of these little ones. And so here are just all my palettes, whether they're like the bigger ones or the smaller ones. And then this one are backup mascaras. A couple are open, but mostly they are unopened. And then I have like my glitter, like MAC glitters, and that kind of thing. And then over here are my singles. And then I only have 2 big palettes, but they're kind of resting, or not really resting, but they're just sitting close by so I can see them. I know they're there. I remember they're there. But everything stores really nicely. So I do really like how this one showed up. I will show you the bottom 2 drawers. Like nothing really changed, and I probably need to do a lot more to them, but I'll at least show them to you guys. Okay, this one is where I had my nail polishes, but I just moved everything down, and so this is just backup brushes and products and traveling things that I don't really know what to do with. Hopefully I can find a better storage solution for them, but for now, this is kind of like my makeup catch-all. I do use everything in here. It's just those odds and ends that I'm really not sure what to do with, but at least they all have a home, even though it looks real cluttered. But let me take you down to that last drawer. Alright, and then this is the final drawer. This was one up, but this just has my nail polishes and then products, whether they are finished and I need to move them to my empties bin, or they're in project pan, so I'm just waiting to film updates or finales. Or I do like to keep the makeup boxes until I decide whether or not I want to keep it. Or this particular box I just think is really cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I should just store my ColourPop palette in it. It's just so cute. But yeah, that's what this drawer is, and now you've seen all 5. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys for wanting to see it and going along on this journey with me. I will definitely keep you in mind as I plan further organizing our clean with me videos. I really like sharing them with you guys, and I also really like watching them. But that's all I have for this video, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!